Another video where I wish I was showing you my new Mizuno hybrids, but I'm still waiting on them after 3 months. So instead, here's a product review. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Appreciate you being here as always. I am in the secluded, dark, extra bedroom of my house, reviewing and testing a product that many of you have probably seen, many of you probably have. It's the Perfect Practice putting mat. You kind of see this advertised everywhere. Golf Galaxy and Dick's always have them all over their display for you to try out. It's something that a couple of my friends have and they've recommended, so I decided for my mother's birthday to go ahead and buy this for her, maybe improve her game a little bit, but also get something for me to test also, and I'm just going to give you my thoughts here. Let's dive in. Alright, so the one I bought, I actually bought it was on a deal the day, so I got a really good deal on it, but mine actually is just the regular version, and it did come with a Perfect Practice putting mirror as well. I'll dive into that. First, I'll just talk about the putting mat by itself, and then I'll talk about whether or not the mirror actually showed any additional benefits for me. But they do make this in several different ones. They make it in a compact one that's nice and short. It's a little bit easier if you don't have as much space. They have the regular one, which of course goes up to about 8 feet, about 9 feet total. And then they have an XL edition, which goes even further than that. So that's more the long one if you're putting it in a big like game room or something like that. If you have the space for it, you can do that as well to really practice those long putts. Now, as far as what the company claims, they are claiming this thing, there's a specific reason that this putting mat is better than all the millions of other ones out there. They say that it does match genuine stimp meter speeds, which, is 10 to 14. And of course, it does come with the automatic ball retriever. A lot of them do that, but this one actually has that really nice wooden, kind of like oak look to it. I'm not exactly sure what the wood actually is, but it looks fantastic. It really feels prestigious. Something that I have not seen another putting mat do by far. This one definitely feels like the most premium of all the ones I've seen. And of course, it does keep the mat in place. It has an extremely nice grippy underside. It's very nice. The putting mat doesn't really move at all, to be honest with you. The only thing I can get that moves it is my cat, and that's because he's a 25-pound cat. But other than that, not much moves it. You can step all on it, and it really holds its place well. So those are company promises, and honestly, I would say without even diving into it, they're probably all true. So let's just test it and see how much this thing really works. Alright, so essentially we're going to start here from the 2 feet, so it goes back all the way to 9 feet, of course, with the standard edition. And then one thing I like about these wooden planks on the ball return is they are sectional. So as you can see, you can take them out or whatever. So if you're going to be working on your 2-foot putt, you can actually switch this one with the ball return one at the end. That way your ball return comes to right where you're at, as you can see. So and then you can change those throughout, so that's kind of nice. But as you can see, so what you're going to do is, you don't really have to, you can set your ball alignment if you want to, but honestly, I haven't been. I've just been using the line that's on there. And then what's really nice here is, just make sure all this is flat. Of course, we have it on a carpet. It seems to work a little bit better, from my experience, on a flat surface, like tile if you can get it, opposed to carpet, because carpet's sometimes a little bumpy. But it works fine either way. And then essentially what's nice here is, the whole idea is I'm working on the big hole first. Just going to do my normal putting here. Yeah, it's a 2-foot putt. What do you expect? But it does offer immediate feedback. I did see that I actually pulled that ball a little bit left, just immediately because the line it's on. If your ball starts immediately rolling this way a little bit, okay, I pulled it. If you roll it that way a little bit, you pushed it. But what I also really like is this also will really encourage a player to get in the habit of really taking this putter and just going through the line. And when you do that, when you really just kind of come back and go through the line, it really helps tremendously. So I'm already there. And then, of course, I'll try it on the small one, too. The small one's really going to improve your game, I believe, because I'm a firm believer. It's kind of like, back in the day, if anyone ever played basketball, if you could shoot it through a small hoop, when you get to a big hoop, it's like a dream. So doing the same thing here. See, I pulled it, and it's a 2-foot putt, but in a normal hole, that still might have forgiven me, and it might have went in, but on this, obviously I need to be a little better here. I need to change my focus a little bit. Wow. Yeah, you just don't realize. There we go. Okay, so that was part of the issue, but still, that first one was pulled, no doubt. So it does roll really nice. The ball seems to really just glide across it. I really like that about it. It does kind of feel like a professional green, honestly. Okay, so again, working here. So now we've got it back from 6 feet. I'm just going to dive right into it. 6-foot putt. Everyone needs to know how to hit a proper 6-foot putt. I feel like once you get past 4 feet, that's where a lot of golfers, especially amateur golfers, get in trouble because they start seeing it as kind of a putt that they should make. So in their mind, they get kind of a little bit hasty, and they're like, I've got to make this putt. I should make this putt. There's no reason I should make, and they put all that pressure on themselves. So these are really, anything from 4 to 6 feet is great to practice. This is actually from 6 feet, but again, just kind of setting my feet along with these ticks here. These ticks really help because I'm now making my feet parallel with them, getting in tune. Also, when I set my club face down, I kind of make sure it's aligned with that tick as well to make sure the face is pointing right at my target. Just getting in that habit, getting in that muscle memory of, okay, and then again, just trying to come across that line right here. Very nice. I mean, it really helps with that. And the thing is that what I've noticed from using this for a month or so is the more you do it, the more confident it just becomes, the more, muscle memory it becomes. Put another one down here, 6 feet again. Line my feet up parallel, make sure that's all good. Got the club face parallel, through the ball. It really makes it a lot easier. Now, unfortunately, when you get out to the course, you don't have all these ticks and all these lines, but it will get your brain in that habit of, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do, and give you more confidence. So let's try it on the little one. This little one, guys, I will tell you, is very difficult. We've tried to hit it, and if it ain't 100% perfect, you will notice that it just isn't forgiving. Oh, see, what's nice about that is that my accuracy was good there, but the speed wasn't. So again, it's training you on both aspects of that. It's training you on both the speed as well as the accuracy. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so I've already established that I really like the way it rolls. It really trains your mind well. Honestly, everything it claims to do, it does extremely well. It feels premium, it looks premium, it's very nice, and it works. That's what's most important about it. I did pick up the bundle, though, that came with a perfect putting mirror as well, and I'm just going to give my thoughts real quick about that, whether or not it works, if it actually is worth the extra $30. That's another thing, guys. This thing comes in at a hefty price of about $149.99, $159.99, depending on where you're at. And then the one with the mirror was $189.99. I got it on a deal of the day, so it was a little cheaper than that. So here's the perfect putting mirror. So there's two ways you can use this mirror. One, you can just use it, of course, as an extra alignment tool along this line. But what's also really nice is you can take this mirror with you to the course on the practice screen, just set it down, and it'll help you there, which ultimately is why I think that this mirror is going to be recommended by me anyway, because having a mirror like this does help you. When you take it out to the putting green, you will notice a difference, helping, just get in the rhythm. Before you play golf, anytime you can get out there and just get your mindset right and get in the rhythm, this is where my club needs to go, this is how it feels, this is what it feels like, this is where my club face needs to be. Getting in that will help you, period. Even if it only shaves a stroke or two off your game, that's a stroke or two you didn't have. So one thing I like about the mirror already is, one, it's going to teach you about eyesight levels. So when you line up, it teaches you that your eyesight needs to be over the middle of this line right here. So immediately I notice that my line, like my normal setup here where I'm at, that's not good enough. I actually have to lean over the ball and match my eyes over the mirror with it. And immediately that does feel a little awkward because I'm not used to it, but hey, if you're not used to doing it the right way, it will feel awkward. And then again, right here with this green line, right there where my putter is, you can align the face, and then everything else just bam, in the hole. Very nice. I like the mirror a lot. I like that it has the face alignment right there. But more importantly, this line right here for the eyes is something I think everyone needs to do, because I see a lot of people stand with their eye here or even, here, but you've really got to lean over and get your eyes level with that, and it does help. Being able to see the path the ball is going to go on will help you with your putting tremendously. So the mirror is recommended for me for sure, not just for the simple fact you can use it with this, but also that you can take it with you. It's compact and you can take it practicing or even before your round and just get in that rhythm, get in that mindset. All right, and the putting mirror actually does come with a nice little carrying case as well to make sure you don't break it, because it is a mirror and that would be 7 years bad luck, and we need all the good luck on the golf course we can get, so we definitely don't want to break that. All right, and the last thing I want to talk about is this does actually come with some training videos included as well. Now, what I am disappointed in is that most of the people I know who own this, I've asked them about it, whether or not the videos helped them, and their response was all the same, which is, videos? Never even used them, never even opened, never even read the manual. Guys, listen, if you've purchased this product or you're going to purchase this product, use these training videos. I mean, you're basically paying for them anyway. Get a hold of them. They're very good. I watched them. They taught me a bunch of different grips. One thing they actually taught me that I'm actually using as of right now is the claw grip. I used to hate the claw grip. I was the biggest, advocate against it. hated it, but I watched a few of the videos. The guy explained why the claw grip was so good, why it helps with your accuracy, and after practicing it for about maybe a few days, it is my go-to grip, especially from inside 10 feet. I've been pretty much money with it, so I won't be going back. These videos do help. They teach about grip, they teach about tempo, they teach about all kinds of different things that honestly that it's good information. It's going to go along with it, so it will make you a better putter. Watch those videos. They're free. They come with it. Definitely take advantage of those, and it's a nice bonus as well. So all in all, does the product work? Absolutely. We've been using it for over a month now, and honestly, we can say our putting is improving. Now, putting, just like anything else in golf, is something that you have to continue to do. So this isn't something you can buy, practice with it for a week, and then go, okay, I'm better at. No, you've got to continually use this. But what's nice about it is it's nice and a little bit, it's not very wide, so you can put it nice in a corner of your house. If you don't have a lot of space, you can do the compact version. I've also got a buddy that puts it in he rolls it up and puts it in his closet when he's not using it, and then takes it out and rolls it when he does. It's even got the space for the 2 little balls you can put on the back, so you can take 2 golf balls at a practice or whatever and just leave them with it. It makes it very convenient for you to use it. So honestly, it's something that you have to practice. Even if it's only 5 minutes a day on, you have to keep with it. You have to keep your brain focused on that. Otherwise, you will develop those bad habits again. But I can't think of a better tool for doing that than with this. Yes, there are a lot of other putting mats out there. There's a lot of different varieties that are way cheaper, but I've never found anything that is just as well put together as this. The materials, the attention to detail, the craftsmanship, just the little things, being able to swap in and out on the ball return, the having the little hole and the big hole with the lines coming out, just the whole design of it. Honestly, everything is a 10 out of 10 for me. I really love it. If you can't afford it, or maybe a birthday or Christmas is coming up and someone could get it for you, this is definitely what I recommend getting. They also come in a variety of different colors. You can get college teams, and Barstool makes one, and PGA Memes makes one, all kinds of different ones. I would have loved to have that Florida Gator one, but I wouldn't have got the deal otherwise, so I chose to be cheap and save some money. But honestly, it looks fantastic. It's really well. If you can swing that, this is the one I definitely recommend. Otherwise, if you can't afford that for now, one thing I definitely recommend, go get yourself a putting mirror. A putting mirror is awesome because you can use it in your house. It will help you with the alignment, and you can also use it out on the practice screen before you actually tee off as well, or when you just go out to practice. So if you can't really swing that, I would recommend that, just because I have had some of the other ones. They just don't roll as good. I found that they just don't. I'm sure there's tons of them, so I'm sure there's some that work and there's some that don't, but I've tried a couple of the ones that don't, and honestly, having something that I know is going to last a long time and work really well is definitely what I would recommend for sure. Guys, thanks always for being here. I appreciate it. As always, keep watching and keep saving, keep learning. Till next time.